There comes a time when life doesn't just test you, it breaks you down, shatters your old self, and forces you to rise from the ashes. If you felt like your journey has been harder than most, there's a reason for that. You are one of the chosen ones. But being chosen isn't just about having a divine purpose. It means you have to endure trials that most people will never understand. Tests that push you to your limits. Tests that feel unfair. Tests that make you question everything, including yourself. So if you've been wondering, why is my path so difficult? Or, why do I feel different from everyone else? Stay with me. Because today, we're diving into the 12 hardest spiritual tests only the chosen ones endure. And trust me, if you've been going through it, you are not alone. Before we get into it, I want to hear from you in the comments. What's the hardest spiritual test you've ever faced? Let's open up and share, because your story might help someone else going through the same thing. Also, if you're ready to step into your power, make sure to like this video and subscribe. This content is for the awakened ones, for the ones who know they're meant for more. All right, let's get into it. Because if you're experiencing these 12 tests, it means something powerful is happening in your life, and you need to be ready. 1. The test of isolation, the lonely road of the chosen one. One of the first and hardest tests you'll face is isolation. It's like one day, you wake up and realize you can no longer relate to the people around you. Conversations feel surface level. Your old friends don't understand your thoughts, and even family members seem distant. This is not a coincidence. The universe isolates you so you can hear your own soul. If you're constantly surrounded by distractions and the noise of the world, how can you ever listen to your higher self? Chosen ones go through periods of deep loneliness, but this is not a punishment. It's a transformation. The isolation forces you to evolve, to discover who you truly are without the influence of society's programming. 2. The test of betrayal, losing people you thought would stay. Have you noticed that when you start elevating, people around you start acting differently? Friends turn into strangers. Loved ones suddenly become distant. And sometimes, those you trusted the most are the ones who hurt you the deepest. Betrayal is a painful test, but it teaches you who is truly aligned with your destiny. Not everyone can come with you on your journey. Some people were only meant to be in your life for a season, and when that season ends, their true colors show. Instead of seeing betrayal as a loss, see it as a lesson. The universe is removing the people who can no longer match your energy. 3. The test of rejection. Doors closing so better ones can open. Rejection is never easy. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or an opportunity you desperately wanted, it can feel like the universe is working against you. But the truth is, rejection is protection. Every time you get rejected, it means that path was not aligned with your highest good. The chosen ones don't get to settle for just anything. The universe blocks the wrong opportunity so it can make space for something greater. So, the next time you hear a no, instead of feeling defeated, thank the universe. It's because something bigger is on its way. 4. The test of patience. Delayed, but never denied. Chosen ones are not given instant success. Why? Because what you're meant to achieve requires a solid foundation. Your dreams, your purpose, your divine mission. It's too big to be rushed. The universe will test your patience. It will feel like things are moving too slow, like you're waiting forever for your breakthrough. But here's what you need to know. Delays are not denials. Every second of waiting is preparing you. Would you rather have something fast and temporary or something lasting and powerful? 5. The test of pain. Growth through struggles. Pain is the greatest teacher. Whether it's heartbreak, loss, or failure, every struggle you faced has shaped you into who you are. Think about it. When have you learned the most about yourself? It's never in the easy moments. It's when you were tested, broken, and forced to rise. Chosen ones don't go through pain just for the sake of suffering. They go through it because they are being shaped into warriors. Your pain is not pointless. It's your initiation into greatness. 6. The test of darkness. Facing your own shadows. At some point, every chosen one has to face their own darkness. This could come in the form of deep fears, insecurities, self-doubt, or even destructive habits. This is called the dark night of the soul. It's when everything in your life seems to fall apart, and you're forced to confront the parts of yourself that you've been avoiding. But here's the truth. You cannot step into your power without first confronting your shadows. The light and the dark exist within you, and you must learn to balance them. The universe is not punishing you. It's showing you what needs to be healed. 7. The test of discernment. Seeing through illusions. Not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions, and not everything that looks good is actually good for you. The chosen ones are tested in their ability to see through deception. You will come across people who pretend to support you but secretly envy you. You will encounter situations that seem like blessings but are actually traps. Your discernment is your weapon. Listen to your intuition. If something feels off, trust that feeling. 8. The test of letting go. Releasing the old to make space for the new. One of the hardest spiritual tests is the test of letting go. You will have to let go of people, places, beliefs, and habits that no longer serve you. This is painful, but it is necessary. Think about a snake. It sheds its old skin to grow. If it refuses to shed, it dies. The same applies to you. Holding on to the past will only keep you stuck. Letting go is not a loss. It's an upgrade. 9. The test of responsibility. Owning your power. Once you awaken, you can never go back to who you used to be. You can't blame others. You can't play the victim. And you can't pretend you don't know better. This is the ultimate test. Will you step into your power, or will you run from it? Many people stay stuck in their old ways because it's easier to be asleep. But the chosen ones, they take responsibility for their lives. They know that their thoughts, actions, and energy create their reality. The moment you take full ownership of your life, you become unstoppable. Now let's take a deep breath, because if you've resonated with even one of these tests, then hear me when I say this. You are not here by accident. The struggles you faced, the hardships, the betrayals, the moments where you questioned everything, they weren't meant to break you. They were meant to shape you into the person you were is meant to become. But let's be real. Being a chosen one is not easy. It's a path filled with trials, a journey where most people would quit. But you're still here. You're still rising. And that is proof that you were never meant to be average. What happens next? Now that you know these 12 tests, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let these challenges defeat you, or will you use them as stepping stones to your greatest transformation? Because here's the truth. Every single chosen one has a divine purpose, a reason for being here, a mission that is bigger than just survival. Your pain was never pointless. Your struggles were never random. They were preparing you for the moment you step fully into your power. And that moment, it's now. The final message. If you've made it this far, I want you to do 2 things. Drop a comment below and let me know. Which of these 12 tests have you been going through lately? Let's start a conversation. Let's build a community of warriors who lift each other up. Like this video if it spoke to your soul. Let's spread this message to the chosen ones who need to hear it. Because remember, the world is watching you. Some will doubt you. Some will envy you. But the ones who truly see, they will be inspired by your rise. Keep going. Keep growing. And never forget, you were chosen for a reason. Now, it's time to step into your destiny.